Crosstown rivalry grudge match in the 41st District coming up next on Cable 10. Welcome, folks, to Western Hills High School. Clint Goins and color analyst extraordinaire Morgan Gilbert here with you as the Wolverines of Western Hills host the Flyers of Franklin County on Cancer Awareness Night, particularly Hodgkin's lymphoma. Isaac Black, a Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor, threw out the first pitch tonight. And here we go. That's why the Western Hills squad is wearing periwinkle. And the Franklin County coaching staff also wearing periwinkle. Apparently the Flyers jerseys did not come in time to have this. Leading off for Franklin County, Madison McCoy. Addie Watson on the mound. Oh, and that is over the glove of the shortstop Jones, and McCoy reaches first base.
Clint, I'm so excited to be back here beside you again tonight. We've got an exciting game ahead of us with the crosstown showdown between the Flyers and the Wolverines.
Crosstown showdown is right, and I think this game is more important for Western Hills. They set right now as the number 2 seed going in the district tournament, and they hope to hold on to that. And they could, if they beat Great Crossing, could potentially be the number 1 seed. Franklin County trying to be the number 2 seed, but if the math works out the way I think it will be, these two teams will be playing each other in the district tournament.
Yeah, that is correct. For Western Hills, what they have at stake here is winning tonight. They'll play head-to-head for Great Crossing, which still allows them to be in contingent for district play. You also have to think about the home field advantage as we see McCoy reach on a wild pitch pass ball there, puts her in scoring position. For Franklin County, with the loss last night to Great Crossing, they are not sitting to be able to take the district. For them, I think it just comes down a lot to pride, getting the monkey off the back. Western Hills has had their number the last few years. So for them, I think it's important to just come out here and play a good ball game and try to get a win against Western Hills.
Spickard flies out to right field, but McCoy is in scoring position. There's a look at Addie Watson, the pitcher for Western Hills. Probably, well, she's obviously one of the better pitchers in the 11th region, maybe the best pitcher in the 11th region. I think her ERA is like 1.4 or something.
Yeah, Western Hills comes in with a team ERA of 2.07. That puts them the 13th in the state. And Addie is sitting at 1.68, 28th in the state in ERA. She's currently battling against Riley Warner, who leads the state in some statistics of her own. Number 1 in the region in batting average, RBIs, home runs.
So these are two of the best going at it right here as Warner falls behind in the count 0-2.
We saw Watson demonstrate the change there and Riley not sitting back on it. So far for County, this game has started off similar to how the game against Great Crossing did yesterday.
And another fly out to left field.
That will score McCoy, giving County the first run of the game.
Yeah, I missed McCoy going to third base. How did she get there?
She tagged on the fly ball to right field off the bat of Spicker.
Spicker, okay. This will bring up Avery Lofton. She's the right fielder for the Flyers when they come out in the field. So the Flyers with the early lead.
It was Western Hills who had the hot sticks last time that they met up. They had a team batting average of .432 against the Franklin County batting average of .280.
Another shot to right field. It's over the outstretched arms of the right fielder.
Avery Lofton with a stand-up double, and Franklin County comes out hot.
Next up to bat is number 9, Cameron Kelly.
This will bring up Cameron Kelly. She struggled last night, but she's got a big stick.
Yeah, she has the ability to do a lot of damage here. She's going to hit the ball hard. She just has to make sure that she stays fundamentally sound and sees the ball well. Sees first pitch inside.
Got a smile on her face. Lofton in a sprinter's position there. Kelly swings at a bad pitch. 1-1 now.
Yeah, you see Addie Watson really utilizing that changeup against these power hitters for Franklin County, really working to keep them off balance.
She likes the outside of the plate, usually, although that pitch also inside, and Kelly bites on it. In the background, you see Brian Redmond sitting on the bench. He's the head coach of the Wolverines.
Brian Redmond delivers the pitch call to the catcher.
And Kelly strikes out. That'll end the inning, but Franklin County does get a run. We'll have the bottom of the first coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by WesBanco Bank. Money doesn't make you wealthy, understanding it does. So let's talk. Learn more at wesbanco.com.
Low credit. This looks impossible. Kate?
That's what I'm talking about.
Gonna try that again. The average first shot. How do I get to good credit? No obstacles on this one. Here we go.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too. Get credit advice for life from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy, understanding it does.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop. Are you looking to refresh and refuel on your next road trip? Look no further than Clark's Pump and Shop, the official fuel of the KHSAA. Clark's is family owned and operated with 68 locations all across Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Clark's Pump and Shop wishes all teams a successful and healthy season. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Allie Jones, the shortstop, will lead it off for the Wolverines.
Wolverines will look to throw a punch back here at Franklin County. County getting on the board early with a single by Maddie. Pushing on the bases on 2 fly. Balls.
Kelly Wire to the circle for Franklin County. Warner behind the plate for Flyers.
We saw Kelly go about 99 pitches last night against the loss to Great Crossing. Starts for the Flyers again tonight in district play. The last time that Franklin County and Western Hills saw each other, Kelly also was the starting pitcher. She went 6 innings with an ERA of 5.83. So obviously the game plan for Franklin County is going to be to play some tough defense, limit their hits, limit Western Hills stringing hits together, and then being aggressive at the plate offensively.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to give that an E2.
Next up to bat,
I think Warner had it, but Wired kind of interfered with her. And
Here's another
Jones.
look. Jones goes after
Well,
that changeup.
I take that back. Wire did not interfere with her, and it's just a mistake by Warner.
That's just really a play that you have to have. It's an out that the game gave you, and you have to take the outs when the game gives it to you. See McCoy.
Close there. Cravens bunts a fielder's choice and moves Jones to second. Almost tagged out, however. This will bring up Addie Watson. The pitcher. And one of their better hitters as well.
Yeah, she's boasting a batting average of .449, 3 home runs on the season. As a team, Western Hills has 16 home runs, putting them 40th in the state.
And that gets past the shortstop,
the Lane Wolverines, number 22, Kylie Martin.
Simpson, and Watson gets a base hit.
With 1 out, Franklin County is looking at a 1st and 3rd situation here with Kylie Markin up to bat. Markin swinging and a miss. First pitch there.
Markin, the cleanup hitter, hits it hard, but it's foul down third base.
Good job to Kelly Wire getting ahead on this batter. As Eddie Watson advances to second in the 1st and 3rd situation. Western Hills has 2 runners in scoring position.
I'm a little surprised she didn't go earlier.
That was 2.
Changeup misses high.
Ball low, evens it up 2-2. Markin has a big bat, so Wire needs to make sure that she works the corners. And we got her looking on a pretty controversial call. Here we see it again.
Well, it was in the zone. Whether it was over the plate, I'm not sure. But she obviously thought it was a ball, and she was mistaken.
Yeah, Wire did a good job painting that top part of the strike zone.
Ellie Roberts now at the plate with 2 down and 2 on for the Wolverines. Swing and a miss. Western Hills trying to get that run they gave up in the top of the first.
Ellie Roberts had a fantastic game the last time these two teams faced. She went 4 for 4, and we thought that she was really close to hitting for the cycle. Here she finds herself down 0-2 in her first at bat against the Flyers.
That stroke to right field, but it is caught, and that will end the inning for the Wolverines. After 1, it's Franklin County 1, Western Hills 0 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
And families are why we do it.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
Welcome back to Western Hills High School, folks. Clint Goins, Morgan Gilbert here with you on a beautiful Tuesday night. You see some decorator clouds there. A Chamber of Commerce sort of day.
Lots of fun and exciting things going on at the ball field today. Western Hills has a silent auction going to support Team Isaac, who was honored at the beginning of the game. Did you put your name down on any of those raffles?
Yeah, I can't believe you asked me that question. I mean, there was Isaac Black throwing out the first pitch. I bid on 3 things, folks, and then Morgan comes behind me and bids $1 more on every one. So the chances of me winning one of the silent auction items is pretty slim.
If you're hungry, check out our concession stand. We've got baked potatoes,
Emma Oles reached.
Well, Clint, you should know by now, with us working, together so much this month, that I wasn't going to let you win that easily.
This will bring up Caitlin Spickard.
So far, County's done a great job of getting the leadoff batter on in the first and second inning, giving the opportunity to move them around into scoring position with the sack by Caitlin Spickard.
Now batting number 1, Chloe Simpson.
This will bring up the shortstop Simpson. 1 down, but 1 on in scoring position.
Caitlin Spickard and Chloe Simpson was the duo that broke up the no-hitter that we were privy to last night.
Yes, it's when you jinx the pitcher for Great Crossing, mentioning it was a no-hitter with 1 out left in 2 outs left in the game. And then lo and behold, the Flyers string together 2 hits, spoiling her no-hitter. That's fouled off down the right field line.
I have caught a little grief for that today, but the commentator jinx is real.
That's right. Simpson now looking at a 1-1. Right back to Watson. Gets the out, but moves the runner.
So with 2 outs, Franklin County has a runner in scoring position as Carly Olds comes to the plate.
Carly Oates.
Olds, the center fielder for the Flyers.
Her younger sister Emma is the runner on third, looking to score off the bat of her older sister Carly. She hits the ball hard down the third baseline. Error on Hellard, and Flyers score in the top of 2.
Yeah, Hellard couldn't handle that one. Here's another look at it. Oh, hot shot down the line.
Carly Olds takes second on a steal, testing the arm of Briscoe. She now moves into scoring position with Madison McCoy at the plate.
McCoy singled last inning.
McCoy has the second highest batting average for Franklin County, .397.
She played an awesome third base last night against the Warhawks of Great Crossing. Looks at the outside pitch. Watson likes that outside corner. Unable to hit it that time.
Yes, this being the second game, hitters for both sides should know what adjustments they need to make coming into this game, having an understanding for what they're going to see out of the opposing pitcher. Maddie finds herself 3-1 in a hitter's count here with the runner in scoring position.
Called a strike that time.
Here's the payoff.
Answer wisely, lets that one go by and draws the walk.
Passing the back to Bailey Spickard. Flew out to right field in her first at bat. Takes a strike for her first pitch. Bailey was 500 against Watson in the last time they saw each other.
That is scooped up by Fell at second base, and that retires the side. Franklin County ends the top of the second with another run, extending their lead 2-0 over the Western Hills Lady Wolverines here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by McTribe McDonald's. McTribe McDonald's offers the perfect career combo. With college tuition assistance, flexible schedules, and free meals, we have benefits for everyone. Apply today by texting APPLY to 38000.
¿Por qué deberías trabajar con nosotros en McDonald's?
Ofrecemos horarios flexibles y tiempo de vacaciones pagado para todos nuestros empleados.
We can also offer you daily pay and a 401k plan.
Si eres estudiante, podemos ayudarte con asistencia para los estudios.
You would also be eligible for free meals.
Apply today and get started in a supportive environment here at McDonald's.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Franklin families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Western Hills High School. The Wolverines find themselves down 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Leading off will be Presley Fell. She's the second baseman. Kelly Wired in the circle. Fell looks at ball one.
Franklin County's done a really good job manufacturing a run each inning. That would be a great game plan for them if they want to come out with a W in this game, is just to make sure that they're able to score or put pressure on the Western Hills defense every inning.
Up the middle and over the glove of Simpson. Took an awkward bounce there at the very end, and Fell gets a base hit, goes to first base. She was there, but then it just took that odd little bounce. Buddy Ritchie, the first base coach, gives her a high five, and this will bring up Carrington Briscoe, the catcher for the Wolverines. Looks at ball one.
If anybody is interested in any of the silent auction items that is being auctioned off tonight here at the game to support Team Isaac, you can visit Western Hills Softball Facebook page or Team Isaac Cancer Awareness Game. They will take your silent auctions throughout the course of the game.
All right, I wonder when bidding stops, because if it's during the JV game, you might have a shot.
You might. But I'm thinking we're going to be really outbid by the time this game's over.
I think you're probably right. There was a, one of the items is a private concert by Ben Salee, and
you're going to bid on that for me?
The last I looked, it was $500. That is out of my range. I like Ben Salee, but this old boy can't afford $500. But like you say, you might could rent a venue like the Foundry or someplace and then charge admission.
Sounds like a good idea. Will you invite me?
Well, sure. You and your $10.
All right. I can do $10.
Carrington Briscoe stands at 3-1 right now. Wire delivers. That looked pretty good to me, and yes, the umpire liked it as well. Full count. Oh, wow, she strokes that one. Unfortunately, it is right at Emma Olds. So out number one, and I don't think it was enough to move Fell. No, she stays at first base. Good contact, though. This will bring up Lucia Akula, my favorite name in high school softball this season. And she looks at strike one. Lucia, the right fielder for the Wolverines. Change up, misses outside. Lucia lays off.
Yeah, Akula brings some speed to the plate, so if contact is made here, Franklin County is going to need to have a game plan for what to do with the ball with one out and runner on first.
Right up the middle. Wired trying to get a glove on it, but unable to, and Akula gets a base hit. 1 out, 2 on. Mackenzie Hellard will approach the plate. Here's another look. Hellard, the lefty, maybe perhaps trying to hit behind the runner here. She gets a hit, she might be able to score Feld, who is at second base.
Yeah, with 1 out, anything to the left side of the field is going to advance runners.
And of course, being a left-hander, I know you have an advantage because you're 2 steps closer to first base. That goes to Simpson, and she gets the leadoff runner.
Heads up play by Chloe Simpson to get her feet set in position to get the leadoff runner Fell as she advances to third.
Probably not what Coach Redmond exactly wanted there. Top of the order now, Allie Jones at the plate. 2 out, 2 on. Chop her to third. McCoy picks it up, but it's foul. Oh, that's a good stroke there. Falls in for a hit, and no. I thought they were going to send her, but they don't.
Jones
Probably
good job staying back on that changeup there.
Probably a wise decision also to stay there because I don't think she would have made it. Olds doing a good job getting it back into the infield. Throws it right to McCoy.
Brings up Cravens, who executed a sacrifice. Her at last at bat and takes that one off the foot.
Ow.
We saw that a couple of times last night as well.
Doesn't seem to phase her, however. Bases loaded, but 2 outs. A hit could score 2. Oh, nice pitch. And it's called a strike. 0-2 now on Cravens.
That changeup was really successful for Kelly last night, keeping the Warhawk batters off balance for a while as well. And she goes with it again, low and in the dirt. Good eye by Cravens.
Another one in the dirt. Good job by Warner to scoop it up, keep it in front of her. Wire needs to deliver. She's got nowhere to put this batter. Little high, little outside. Full count.
3 balls in a row for Kelly Wired.
Here's the money pitch. And over to McCoy. She gets it to Kelly, and that ends the inning. The Wolverines able to load the bases, but not able to get a run in. We'll go to the top of the third with the Flyers ahead 2-0 here on the Game of the Week.
Care and craft. In Kentucky, we know a thing or two about both. It's a recipe for good bourbon and great local banking. At Express Credit Union, we're committed to making a difference by simply being a little different, helping you express yourself, nurturing your passions, and helping our members and community shine. As a Crafts Credit Union, we're great with money and we're great listeners. We're Express Credit Union, and this is Spirited Banking.
Warner, Lofton, and Kelly will start off the top of the third for Franklin County. They've got a 2-0 lead here on the Western Hills home field.
Franklin County's done a really good job scoring every inning. They've mustered 3 hits through 2 innings on 1 Wolverine error.
Watson rocks and deals, as Tom Brenneman used to say. Misses outside. Or I should say Marty Brenneman. That's hit. A little blooper to right field. Base hit for Riley Warner.
Avery Lofton.
4th base hit of this game for Franklin County. That's double what they had last night.
That's true. Warner did a good job of staying on that pitch and hitting it where she pitched it, staying back on that off speed of Addie Watson, giving them their 3rd leadoff hit, leadoff runner, 3 innings in a row.
This is Lofton. She will foul it out of play. Got a double her first time up. Wolverines also have 4 hits, but they just haven't been able to string them together.
Yeah, Franklin County has squeaked out of the last 2 innings with Wolverines all in scoring position in both innings. Have you ever seen a Wolverine?
You know, I don't think so. I don't believe I have. In fact, I will say this. I was in the very first senior class at Western Hills, and at Franklin County, we were given the option of picking the mascot and the school colors. And the mascot that I voted for did not win, nor did the school color that I voted for win.
What was your mascot that you voted for?
I forget. The school color was kind of like a North Carolina blue, and the other option was more of a USC maroon and gold. And I went with the North Carolina blue.
But obviously they went with green.
Yeah, the consensus decided Kelly green and silver. Although you don't see much silver anymore in their uniforms. I forget what mascot. I know Spartans was one of them, but I don't think I picked Spartan. Oh, it's going to be close. They got her. Fielder's choice for Lofton, but she moves the runner to second base.
Warner does a good job here working around this play and not interfering as Avery hustles down the first baseline, makes it for a close play.
This will bring up Cameron Kelly. She struck out in her first at-bat.
Definitely not the pitch that she wanted there.
Yeah, she was kind of
check swinged and landed in play.
Hamstrung by that one, but she does move the runner. So 2 outs, and Franklin County has a runner on third. This will bring up Emma Olds, who got a single last inning. Trivia question here. I mentioned Marty Brenneman earlier. Do you know who Marty Brenneman replaced as the Cincinnati Reds play-by-play guy?
No, I'm not old enough.
Al Michaels.
Thank you.
Al Michaels of Do You Believe in Miracles? Al Michaels.
Do you believe in miracles? That guy?
No, different guy.
Oh.
I'm surprised you know that song. Oh-2 here to Emma Olds. Uh-oh, pass ball, but short backs. Oh, my goodness.
I want to say I've saw a lot of softball. I've watched a lot of softball.
And you never see that.
And I think that's
ya?
the first time that I've ever seen a catcher
hit the runner.
hit the runner.
And the runner able to come home. So they had her dead to rights too, man. I mean, she, but.
I mean, she almost looked like she just stood in there and took it.
Yeah, she did.
Smart heads-up play. Not sure that Riley Warner's going to be on any dodgeball teams in the near future. Got pretty squarely there, but it gives Franklin County
a 3-0 lead.
3-0 lead. They've scored another run in an inning.
Outside pitch. Full count now here for Emma Olds, the left fielder.
I'm going to go ahead and put my vote in for play of the game on that play right there.
Hey, it may be. And check swing foul. Nope. Well, I don't know. It was a fair ball. That's interesting because the officials are going to come and confer here. Then let me ask you this. The only thing I can think of, if it hit her hands.
Well, I don't know. Maybe our wonderful replay crew can show us what happened. The ultimate call is foul. Redmond's not happy. Here's the replay. It looks like it hits literally off the knob of her bat. Hands are a part of the bat. So this ball initially goes foul. And then I didn't see where it was picked up at.
Well, it was picked up in fair territory, so it doesn't, but it doesn't matter what we
Here's
think.
another look. So it dribbles foul, and then, it rolls fair, and she picked it up, make a tag. It's a heads-up play by Kylie Markin.
It's, the umpires don't have the benefit, and it doesn't matter now. She strikes out anyway, but they don't have the advantage of having this in replay. But my opinion is she should have been out.
I agree.
But doesn't matter. Flyers get a run in the top of the third. That ends the top part of the third. Western Hills coming up next here on the Game of the Week.
At FPB, we work around the clock to ensure clean, safe, great-tasting water makes its way reliably to your home or business. The EPA recently required all public water systems to have a service line inventory completed by 2024, and we need your help to determine what type of service line you have. Your help can greatly speed the process, reduce costs, and keep rates more affordable for everyone.
Hey, grab the popcorn and tablet.
Where are we going?
You'll see. Come on. This is my favorite movie ever.
This is my favorite first date ever.
Watch your favorite shows and movies wherever you are with Watch TV Everywhere, included free with your FPB cable TV service.
Welcome back to Western Hills High School. Clint Goins, Morgan Gilbert here in this 41st District matchup between the presently number 2 and number 3 seeds in the district. Addie Watson at the plate. She's the pitcher and probably their best batter as well. And looks at a strike there. She hits that one, and it's in the gap in center field. Is she going to stretch it for 2? She does indeed. A 2-bagger for Addie Watson.
And for the second time tonight, Western Hills starts off the inning with a hit and runner on.
But for the first time tonight, a runner in scoring position.
That's correct.
With no outs. This is Kylie Markin. She's the first baseman.
The speedy first baseman. Warner comes out to talk to Kelly. Wired, make sure that we're on the same play here.
I see a lot of pitchers, both of the pitchers tonight, they'll take that ball and they'll kind of, you know, they'll I don't know how to describe it. Well, they just roll it over in their hands, roll it, and then they grab it. And Markin now hits in the same place practically, but they hold Watson at 3 as Olds gets it in.
Back-to-back hits for the Wolverines, giving them runners on first and third.
Carly Olds.
As Roberts steps up to the plate. So, Clint, what they're doing is they're feeling for the correct seams to be able to deliver the pitch, because each pitch you're going to hold the ball just a little bit different. Instead of looking at the seams, they're just feeling for them.
I see. Okay, learn something new every day. Ellie Roberts flew out to right field, her only other time at bat, and if she did that at this at bat, that may score a run, depending on how deep she hits it. Looks at 2 balls, though. And looks at 3rd as well. So
County's worked out of some tough defensive situations the last couple of innings. You just can't imagine that they'll be able to continue to do that throughout the rest of the game.
I'm sure the take sign is on right now, and that's a little high, and Roberts draws the first walk of the night for Franklin County. I believe Watson has walked a person. Yes, she walked McCoy in the second inning. So both teams now with 1 walk. This brings up Presley Fell, the second baseman. Looks at strike 1.
Presley's singled up the middle in her first at bat in the second inning.
In the dirt, good job by Warner to block it.
County obviously looking to keep something here in the infield, try to get a ground ball, something that they can throw around the diamond, maybe get 2.
That's the strike right there. That was the pitch that it hit, in my opinion. I will say I kind of like these periwinkle jerseys. Wire just missed.
Purple is my favorite color, just in case you're wondering.
Okay, duly noted. That one's up, but it's not going to be back far enough for Watson to tag. Spickard makes the catch.
Good job by Kevin Spickard tracking that ball back. Being able to get her body behind it and still be able to see the field. Had she had her back turned there, it would have given the opportunity for Watson to advance on a tag.
And the rough part here is the way the Wolverine field is laid out. She's looking right into the sun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carrington Briscoe flew out to left field, her first at bat. It's up in the air. Warner gives chase, out of play. Wolverines really want to get a run here when you got the bases loaded and you had no outs. You know, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Briscoe fouls another one off. He's 0-2, so she'll be protecting the plate, I'm sure, here.
Yeah, the prime opportunity for Western Hills to put some runs up on the board.
Base hit may score 2. He'll score 1 for sure.
Good stop by Warner to keep that ball in front. You've got Watson on third, Markin on second, Roberts on first, Briscoe at the plate.
Good swing, because that was going to be strike 3 had she not swung. Briscoe stays alive. They get the runner at first, but a run does score, and the other 2 runners advance.
Brings up 2 outs. Runners still at second and third. Was kind of surprised there to see Franklin County stay at normal depths with bases loaded. Oftentimes you can see that infield push in, really try to get that out at home. Chloe Simpson kind of waited back on that ball.
They almost had Markin on a tag there too, really.
Yeah.
Lucia Akula at the plate. Singled her last time up.
Ball goes high. Warner
Warner
showing off her reach there.
Yeah, it was a good job. Playing next year at Campbellsville.
That's right.
Your alma mater.
For sure. Go Tigers.
Kula thought about it, but decided, I don't think so. She takes 3-0. That one's low, and she will take first base. But no harm, no foul for Franklin County. That loads the bases, but nobody scores.
It's the second walk issued by Wired this inning. Just a competition like this, you don't want to give any team free bases.
Hellard, Mackenzie Hellard, right at, oh, she mishandles it, and she's going to have time. Does she get it? Yes. Got her out at first. She stuck with it, made the play. Western Hills goes down in the bottom of the third, but they do get a run. 3-1 is your score here on the Game of the Week.
My best money tip is,
Allow your money and other people's money to make money for you.
Think generationally, past yourself. Save, save, save.
Even if it's just $5.
Spend money on things that make sense to buy twice.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit because it's buying power.
Start a retirement fund and invest in my 401k.
My best money tip is prepare for everything to go right.
Confidently manage your finances with more solid advice from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
These breaks are so short, I can't hardly eat my popcorn, Morgan. Daggone it. 3-1's your score. We're heading to the top of the fourth. Franklin County on top.
Popcorn is what Clint Goins is sampling tonight out of the Western Hills concession stand.
I am a popcorn aficionado, and while it's not bad, it is microwaved, which is not my preferred.
What is your
version.
preferred?
Oh, I like it freshly popped, man. Freshly popped.
Like movie theater popcorn?
Yeah.
You know, you can go over to the movie theater and buy you a big
know.
bag of popcorn.
I know.
So Franklin County has one out here as Caitlin Spicker grounded out to the pitcher, brings up Chloe Simpson, the shortstop.
Get into a fielder's choice in the second inning. If Franklin County wins this game, it will solidify Great Crossing's position as
That's correct.
the first seed in the district tournament.
But if Western Hills wins, then it makes that Great Crossing Western Hills matchup really important.
And that's coming up, by the way, on Saturday at 10:30 in the morning, if you're interested.
A little Saturday softball action.
That's right. Derby Day. Catch a softball game and then watch the horses run in the late afternoon. Well, actually, early evening. I think post time is like 6:52 or something like that.
It's also May the 4th, which
Star Wars
is a
Day.
big Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you.
I think it's my husband's favorite holiday as we see Chloe Simpson squeeze one in there.
Gets a base hit. It's the 5th base hit for Franklin County this game. Off the top of her bat and kind of off the neck there too, but doesn't matter. It was successful. That's what counts. Carly Olds. She reached in the second on an error by the third baseman Hellard and looks at a strike right at the knees.
Yeah, she really pulled that ball hard down the third baseline. Made it a tough play for Hellard.
Lays down the bunt.
Chloe goes first to third as nobody's covering. Nobody was watching. Nobody was awake for Western Hills, and Chloe Simpson takes advantage of it on the sacrifice bunt.
What a heads-up play by Franklin County. I think it was Jones that was late getting over there. Hellard coming in on the bunt.
She caught him sleeping and puts herself into scoring position with 2 outs and Madison McCoy at the plate.
McCoy has singled and walked. The leadoff batter for Franklin County. This is probably who you want up at the plate. Hellard comes in and makes the play, but nobody
there because Allie Jones pulled over to cover second. Just a breakdown in defense, bunt defense for Franklin County.
Uh-oh, foul ball by Simpson, and that will score a run. East 6. Franklin County extends their lead 4-1.
Franklin County successfully scored now all 4 innings of this game.
To bring up Bailey Spickard.
Bailey's flew out to right, grounded out to second.
Look to the strike. Change up a little too high.
Bailey is one of Franklin County's seniors. She received lots of accolades through the winter for her bowling performance this year. She's one of the top bowlers of the region.
Trouble. Oh, and it's dropped by Roberts out in right field.
It's the second error of the inning for Western Hills. Maddie aggressively takes third base on the drop. It's a good hustle by Roberts, just unable to come up with the play, and Brian Redmond out to the mound to settle his Wolverines down.
Yeah, that was a good effort for her to get on her horse. She just could not quite make the play. Here's a look at Addie Watson. She's the pitcher. She got a single. She's doing a pretty good job in the circle. There's a stand-up double from her. And she also was the person that scored the only run the Wolverines have so far tonight.
Addie Watson is an excellent senior leader for the Wolverines. She'll be playing college ball next year at Georgetown College. She's been a mainstay for Wolverines. Big shoes to fill there for Addie Watson.
Yeah, I think she's been their starter since her freshman season.
Courtesy run for the catcher, number 11, Bella Gatewood.
There's Tracy Spicker, the head coach of Franklin County, now in her 28th year. 28 years. Can you believe that?
27.
Okay, 27. She told me 28.
Oh, well then I'll believe her.
That's what she told me. Now, it could be that she's been teaching for 28 years and maybe just the coach for 27, but
KHSAA has her for 26, but I don't know if that counts a COVID year. I don't know how that plays into the records.
That's true. There was no season in 2020, so I don't know.
She is the 5th active winningest coach in Kentucky softball history.
I imagine a future member of the KHSAA Hall of Fame. Ground out to Simpson. She fires a third.
A nice pick over there by Mark and digs that one out of the ground to retire Warner, but not before Franklin County plays another run.
4-1 your score here on the Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
And families are why we do it.
Porque, Deberías trabajar con nosotros en McDonald's.
Ofrecemos horarios flexibles y tiempo de vacaciones pagado para todos nuestros empleados.
We can also offer you daily pay and a 401k plan.
Si eres estudiante, podemos ayudarte con asistencia para los estudios.
You would also be eligible for free meals.
Apply today and get started in a supportive environment here at McDonald's.
There's looking some fans out here taking in the game from the outfield. Hey, fellas.
Some rowdy Wolverines taking in the game from center field.
Cheering on their team, who are trailing at the moment 4-1, but they are coming to bat. They got to run the last inning. They started off the inning really well. Filled the bases, nobody out, but they could only get one across.
Yeah, Western Hills has left about 8 runners on base so far.
This is Allie Jones.
Just curious to see who Franklin County would put back in the circle here. Didn't know if they would go back to Wired or do a pitching change. They tend to use at least 2 pitchers typically in each game between the arm of Wired and McCoy.
And there's an error by Simpson. Jones reaches first.
It's the second error on Franklin County's defense. Puts the leadoff runner on for the Wolverines, bringing up Cravens.
Cravens, fielder's choice, and then she ground out to McCoy in the second inning.
Swings and miss. Changeup from Kelly Wired.
Yeah, smart pitch. Kind of dipped there at the very end.
be a big out for Franklin County as Watson is preparing on the on-deck circle. She's 2 for 2 tonight with a single and a double.
That's right. Another changeup. Oh, she took it. Must have been outside. That's a gutsy plate appearance right there. I'm not sure I would have done that, but it paid off for her. Full count now for Cravens.
We appreciate our umpires for calling the games. Tonight they're showing up in pink for the cancer awareness game.
Oh, that's a nice shot if it's fair, and it is. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a double easily and may score a run. Probably would have scored a run. Nobody's going to get to the ball. Oh my goodness. A breakdown on the Franklin County defense. Cravens with a stand-up double. Here's another look. You can see it land just inside fair territory.
Franklin County uses the pitcher as the cutoff here, going to 4, and they just threw it down at Wired's feet. Nobody was able to come and stop the ball and just let it roll all the way into third base territory.
This will bring up Watson with a runner at third. Chopper to second. This may bring in a run. It does. Fielder's choice, but an RBI for Addie Watson. And that has put a new perspective on this game now. It's a 1-point game, or a 1-run game, I should say. And it's a fly out to the second baseman, Spickard. 2 down now.
We've seen errors kind of hurt both teams here in this game. Western Hills with 4 defensive errors, and Franklin County with 2.
Ellie Roberts at the plate for the Lady Wolverines. Ellie has walked and flown out to right field. Hoping to keep the inning alive here. Presley Fell is behind her if she reaches. Good cut there, but it's going to be caught by Emma Olds. So that'll bring the 4th inning to a close, but Western Hills picked up another couple of runs, and we've got a game, 4-3. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Care and craft. In Kentucky, we know a thing or two about both. It's a recipe for good bourbon and great local banking. At Express Credit Union, we're committed to making a difference by simply being a little different, helping you express yourself, nurturing your passions, and helping our members and community shine. As a Crafts Credit Union, we're great with money and we're great listeners. We're Express Credit Union, and this is Spirited Banking.
Welcome back, folks, to Western Hills High School. Clint Goins and Morgan Gilbert here with you for tonight's 41st District game. Crosstown rivalry, Franklin County, Western Hills. Flyers on top, 4-3. Eddie Watson still in the circle for the Wolverines. Avery Lofton at the plate for Franklin County. Watson, that looked pretty good to me, and the umpire agrees.
Yeah, she starts the inning off with an off-speed pitch to Lofton.
If you're just joining us, Western Hills has not changed their school colors. They're wearing periwinkle in the cancer awareness game, specifically in support of Isaac Black, a young man with Hodgkin's lymphoma, whose parents are both Western Hills alumni. Franklin County also, their jerseys didn't come in, but they are doing the best they can. Their coaches have on periwinkle shirts, and their players are wearing periwinkle or / purple socks. They're doing the best they can to show their support as well.
Yeah, this cancer game has been a tradition that goes back and forth between Franklin County and Western Hills, where they alternate who hosts the strikeout cancer game. Western Hills is doing a nice job. They've got a great silent auction, bake sales, shout outs that you can buy that goes to support Isaac Black and his family as he battles cancer.
Big hop there to Jones, but she picks it up and gets the out. Cameron Kelly will come up. She has struck out, hit into a fielder's choice. Here's another look at it, and that ball hopped up right into her bread basket, and she was able to field it and make the throw down to Markin at first. Watson misses inside.
Takes ball one. Kelly last time put the ball in play on a little check swing. So probably trying to get that bat at this at-bat.
There's a shot right up the middle. I have a feeling Watson was trying to keep it inside on her, not wanting her to be able to extend her arms, but it drifted over the center of the plate and she drilled it right back up the middle.
And here's another look. She fired it back right at the thigh of Addie Watson. Not able to react in time and gets on with a single.
So bring up Emma Olds, left fielder. Likes the first pitch. Emma has singled and struck out so far tonight.
A big swing from Emma Olds. First pitch. Ball was a little high.
That's a good stroke there in the gap between center and right field, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Emma Olds as Kelly goes to third.
Up to bat, number 19, Caitlin Spickard.
Nice piece of hitting from Emma Olds as Franklin County rallies with 2 consecutive hits. Runners on second and third with Caitlin Spickard coming to the plate.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Good piece of hitting.
All smiles from Cameron Kelly.
This will bring up Caitlin Spickard. She has hit into a fielder's choice and then ground out to the pitcher, Watson, last inning. But she's got ducks on the pond here.
Little story about Caitlin and Bailey Spickard. They wear the numbers 19 and 20. And I was on the team when Tracy Spickard was pregnant with Caitlin and Bailey, and we would always count off on the bus. And we had 18 players at the time, and we would always count Caitlin and Bailey as 19 and 20.
And there you go. That's a nice story. Outside. Caitlin looks at that one wisely. There's a look at Tracy Spickard, head coach and mom of Caitlin and Bailey.
Athletic director of Franklin County.
And Caitlin hits a base hit that's going to score 2.
And Franklin County gets those 2 runs back.
Extend their lead. And just a shout out to Tracy Spickard. She, in my opinion, is one of the better athletic directors you will find in this state. I know when we do Franklin County football games, she is like Johnny on the spot. She's got all kinds of information for us. We don't have to research for it. She's got the starting lineup, all the players, the 2 deep. It's just incredible. And then she comes around at halftime a lot of times and offers us water or a Diet Coke or something. You know, it's awesome.
She definitely does a fantastic job by the athletics program there at Franklin County. Very hard worker. Wants to make sure that she does right by the student athletes there at Franklin County.
Chloe Simpson now in the batter's box.
Shows butt.
Yeah, that's going to be a strike because she didn't get the bat back in time. So it's going to be 0-2 against Chloe.
She didn't look like she really sold out on that bunt. She kind of looked like she didn't know if she was supposed to bunt or not bunt.
It's a chopper down third base, picked up by Hillard. Guns it over to Markin, gets the out. Nice play by Hillard. And that's 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Carly Olds comes up. Hit into a fielder's choice last time and reached on an error by the third baseman, Hillard, in the 2nd inning.
Carly Olds tagged that first pitch. She's right on it, timed it up. Ball went straight back, foul.
Yeah, that'd been a nice hit if she could have gotten all of it. Just underneath it a tad.
Look to see if she goes off speed here against Carly. Carly holds.
Close.
Runner in scoring position for Franklin County. Carly Olds with 2 outs.
Straight up in the air. It's going to go foul. Can Heller get over there?
And she did. What a catch.
She does. Nice catch.
Great job tracking that ball into foul territory by Hillard.
Mackenzie Hillard makes the grab, and that ends the inning for Franklin County, but they get a couple of runs and they lead 6-3 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Retire a millionaire? Is this yearly?
Okay. It's a lot.
It's a big number, but it's doable.
I mean, yearly, a few hundred every month, you can get here pretty easily. I might get coffee a little less.
I think I could save $7,000 a year. Just comes down to budgeting.
To retire a millionaire, I think it'd be worth it, though.
I want to leave a legacy for my kids.
Save more for retirement with tips from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
It's Cancer Awareness Night here at Western Hills High School. The Wolverines hosting crosstown rival Franklin County. They trail 6-3 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Kelly Wired still in the circle for Franklin County. Presley Fell At the plate for Western Hills, she'll be followed by Carrington Briscoe and Lucia Akula. Hits that one right up towards the shortstop. I'm going to give her a hit.
Yeah, right off the glove of a diving Chloe Simpson. Starts off the inning with a single for Western Hills.
Yeah, Simpson made a good effort, but couldn't get there. So that's a hit in my book. This will bring up Briscoe. Wolverines have led off with a base hit 3 of the 4 previous innings. Pass ball, and Fell will take second base.
Well, it looks like the umpire's indicating that it hit her. Kelly's not too sure what's going on.
Huh.
Either way, Briscoe makes her way to first base. Hit, pitch.
Hit batsman. I'd like to see that again.
Well, that angle is kind of not very clear.
I guess it hit her in the foot, so that counts. And I did not know until last night that even if it bounces first, it's a hit batsman. I don't think that's the case in baseball. But in softball, apparently it is. Lucia Akula. One of the top 5 names in high school softball, in my opinion. Singled in the second, drew a walk in the third. 2 runners on, no outs for the Wolverines. Shows bunt,
yep.
Pulls it back.
Wolverines threatening again with runners on first and second. No outs.
Uh-oh. Both runners advance.
Wild pitch by the pitcher.
Here's another look, and
Loki does a little dance move there to get out of the way of that pitch.
lays off.
And she went.
Did she? Or was it a strike anyway? I don't know, but it doesn't matter what I think. It's a strike. Umpire said so. And that's a strike for sure. And that will set Lucia Akula down.
Off-speed pitch gets her out on the front part of her foot.
Yeah, that was outside too, I think. Mackenzie Hillard at the plate and looks at a strike on the inside corner from Kelly Wired. One down, but two on. It's a little dribbler, and they got her at
double
home.
Play. 5, 3, 2. Keeps the Wolverines off the board in the bottom of the fifth.
Wow. What a play there by Franklin County. That'll bring the fifth to a close. Let's see it again here on the Whitehead Hancock Instant Replay. There's the first out, and there's the second one. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, the umpire calls her out, and that's the way it is.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Porque de Barrias, trabajar con nosotros en McDonald's.
Ofrecemos horarios flexibles y tiempo de vacaciones pagado para todos nuestros empleados.
We can also offer you daily pay and a 401k plan.
Si eres estudiante, podemos ayudarte con asistencia para los estudios.
You would also be eligible for free meals.
Apply today and get started in a supportive environment here at McDonald's.
We're back at the top of the lineup for Franklin County here in the top of the sixth. The Flyers have the 6-3 lead over Western Hills here on their home field. Addie Watson still in the circle. Madison McCoy at the plate. Hits it down in between the 5 and 6 hole. Gets her second single of the night.
Yeah, almost identical hits there for Madison McCoy. She has gotten on base in every at-bat.
What you want your leadoff runner to do, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Bailey Spickard flew out in the first, ground out in the second, reached on an error in the fourth, but gets a hit this time, and that will, oh, it's going to be close.
Looks like Tracy Spickard is not happy with that call. Maddie's all smiles coming off third, probably disagrees with the call as well. It did look like the ball was there in time.
It did, and I did not see the field umpire make a call. Now, the home plate umpire may have.
Well, in that situation,
I think it's the home plate
umpire's call. Here you have another look. You see the ball there before the runner.
She makes the grab, and
I think the argument here is that she slides under the tag.
And she kind of bobbled the ball, too. So.
Either way, we have a runner on first with 1 out. Brings Riley Warner up to the plate.
Warner hits it hard, and that is out of here, folks. She leads the 11th region in home runs, and that is why, right there.
Home runs and RBIs. Making sure none of her teammates touch her before she crosses home. And she puts the Flyers up 8-3.
Not much you can do about that if you're Cravens in center field, but look at it as it goes by.
It's a big timely hit there for Riley Warner.
Avery Lofton at the plate now. She doubled in the first, hit into a fielder's choice in the fourth, and then ground out. Or excuse me, fielder's choice in the third, and then ground out in the fifth. The shortstop. Healthy cut, out of play.
Now Franklin County batters seem to really be timing up Addie Watson, really barreling the ball up well, putting the ball into play.
And of course, we've said that coming into this game, Addie Watson had a 1.6 something ERA, and really Franklin County has scored 8 runs, but there's been a whole lot of errors involved in there too. As Lofton flies out to Akula in right field.
Yeah, there's been 4 errors committed by Western Hills defense. Franklin County's just done a really good job of getting runners on bases and just being committed to scoring every inning. And through the course of 6 innings, that's just really added up for the Flyers.
Kelly singled in her last at-bat, pinched inside. Watson touched it, and that's going to be a fair ball. Is that an error or a hit?
I would say that was an error. I mean, Watson had the ability to pick that ball up and tag Kelly as she's coming down first base and just fumbled it. It's kind of been the story for Western Hills tonight.
No harm, though. Nobody scored. Still have the force on. There's a fly ball to center. Cravens makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But once again, Franklin County puts a couple of runs on the board. They lead 8-3 here on the Game of the Week.
Did you know that your cable company offers services that let you adjust your thermostat, operate lights, and even monitor your home when you're away? And that's not all. By saving up to 10% on your utility bills, the service can pay for itself. And that's a cable fact.
Protect what matters most and secure your home with FPB Security. Control from your smartphone will give peace of mind wherever you travel. FPB Security. Simple, safe, secure. Call today for a free consultation with an FPB Security specialist.
The Wolverines hosting Franklin County. It's the bottom of the sixth. They trail 8-3. Top of the order, Allie Jones will come to bat, but they need to get some runs here. They're running out of innings. Kelly Wired still in the circle for Franklin County. We don't usually see her this deep. Oh, and that's a nice shot.
Allie Jones gets things started for the Wolverines. That is their 8th hit of the game.
And once again, they start off the inning with a base hit. They've done that every inning except for the first.
Western Hills has threatened on the bases against Franklin County in several innings here. Franklin County has survived with some big defensive plays, as we saw last inning end with the double play, really working behind their pitcher Kelly Wired, who's creeping up in her pitch count as she faces the top of the order here for the Wolverines.
This is Caitlin Cravens. She doubled in her last at-bat. It's in the dirt, pass ball. Jones will take second easily.
Advances a runner into scoring position. Little things like that, it's going to come down, it's going to matter. You really want to be able to try to work to keep that runner at first and out of scoring position, keeping that ball in front.
Swing and a miss there for Cravens, 2-2.
Thought we could potentially see a sack here out of Cravens, but Redmond might feel like he needs all of his runners, all the opportunities here to make up the 5-run difference. Craven connects.
That's going to be eat up by Simpson at short.
Brings up the big bat of Addie Watson. 2 for 3 tonight.
Yes, single and a double. And then a fielder's choice, but an RBI on the fielder's choice even. So she's had a big night at the plate.
Watches ball one low in the dirt.
Looks over at her coach. See what the signal is. Nice hit there between first and second base. They hold Jones at third. This will bring up Kylie Markin. Struck out looking in the first, singled in the third, flew out to second base in the fourth. They need her bat desperately now as they trail by 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in the dirt, pass ball, a run will score, and Watson will take second base. So Markin still has a player in scoring position. Warner comes out to talk to Wired.
Both looking a little frustrated right here. It's an unfortunate way to allow a run to score. Just got to really work to keep that ball in front, not letting it get to the backstop. Good hustle trying to get to it, just not in time as Allie Jones scores the 4th run for the Wolverines.
I think Warner may be a little disappointed in Wired's effort to cover the plate. She was really kind of slow getting there. Probably thinking it was a foregone conclusion, and it probably was, quite frankly, a foregone conclusion. Markin looks at a strike on the outside corner.
She's looking at a 2-1 count here with Addie Watson at second.
It's a dribbler. McCoy picks it up, throws it to Kelly at first base, out number 2.
Maddie is thanking Cameron Kelly for being able to go up and climb the ladder and get that ball. Sailed a little high. Moves Watson over into third base as Roberts steps in. Here's a look at Cameron being able to get up there and catch that ball.
2 down, but a runner at third for Ellie Roberts. She's flown out twice, walked once.
Check swing foul, evens up the count 1-1 as Kelly gets set to deliver her 100th pitch of the game.
It's another knock down to McCoy, throws it to Kelly at first, and that ends the inning. The Wolverines get 1 back, but still trail 8-4 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Low credit. This looks impossible. Kate.
That's what I'm talking about.
Didn't try that again. The average first shot. How do I get to good credit? No obstacles on this one. Here we go.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too. Get credit advice for life from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
It's the top of the 7th in this crosstown rivalry game. Western Hills hosting Franklin County. The Lady Flyers with the 8-4 lead. Addie Watson still in the circle. Caitlin Spickard at the plate. Singled her last time at bat.
Yeah, big stick by Caitlin Spickard in the 5th inning, driving home some runs for Franklin County. Is behind here, 0-1.
Oh, outside corner.
Oh, for a strike. I'd already written that down in my Notes as a ball.
We're a little bit off center here.
Yeah, well, I like to look at that mitt of the catcher, and it went real wide of her body.
It sure did. And that's going to be a nice catch by Mackenzie Hellard.
Great job for Heller going back over her back shoulder, tracking that ball down.
Kind of Willie Mays style there. Chloe Simpson now in the box.
If Franklin County can muster a run this inning, they will have put a run up in every inning in this game. Big reason why they are up 8-4 over the Wolverines.
That's fouled off, out of play. One and one to Chloe Simpson. Fouls another one off. Watson throwing some heat in there.
Simpson's 1 for 3 tonight. Looks to be a base runner on for the Flyers. Takes the ball, 2-2.
Oh, that's a dribbler over to Hellard, and she boots it. So Simpson will reach on an error.
That ball looked like it had a mind of its own. It just shot right away from her. Must have had some crazy spin on it.
Yeah, it did. You can see that second bounce. It just took a hard left turn. Carly Olds now at the plate for Franklin County. One out, one on. That's a strike one. Fouls that one back out of play. 0-2. She reached on an error in the first inning, but has made outs in the fourth and fifth.
Yeah, she was a part of that sacrifice play in the fourth that allowed Chloe Simpson to go from first to third on the bunt. Holds there on the outside corner for ball one.
Just outside.
Both pitchers here are approaching over 100 pitches thrown.
I think we saw Parker last night over in the 120 area. Old stays alive there. Able to get around quick. I'm looking for an off-speed pitch here by Watson. Let's see if she does that.
You
Yes,
have
she
learned
does.
so much. I'm so proud of you.
And she gets old. Olds. She goes down swinging. This will bring up the top of the order. Madison McCoy. 2 singles, a walk, and reached on an error so far tonight. And looks at ball one. Watson throwing heat again here. Hits that one deep, and yes, it's out of here. Madison McCoy with a 2-run homer here on the top of the 7th.
And with that, Franklin County has put a run up in all 7 innings.
And avoided the announcer jinx. I think she knew it too as soon as she hit it.
Yeah, you saw it in the bat flip there. She knew it was gone.
Yeah, that's out of here. Not a bad night. You know, 3 for 4. This will bring up Bailey Spickard.
Puts County up 10-4 over the Wolverines and is 2 home runs in tonight's game. Gives them home run 19 and 20. They're already the 15th team in the state in home runs. As you see Bailey get on there by an error. That's kind of the story of the night for the Wolverines. Just hasn't looked real sharp defensively.
Riley Warner now at the plate, and she homered her last time at bat.
You see Macy Johnson calling time, coming out to the field. Macy Johnson is a Franklin County alumni who is a teacher on the west side of town, doing her coaching for the Wolverines.
I can't imagine they're going to take Watson out of the game. I think they're just going to give a little pep talk maybe here. Quite frankly, I've not seen another pitcher pitch for Western Hills. I know they
Yeah, it looks like they go to Allie Jones. She's only pitched in 10 games, started 7, thrown 44 varsity innings. Typically see her throwing in the JV game. So Addie steps in on the mound as Riley steps into the box. Riley homering her last at-bat. And Addie's not going to give her a chance and hits her.
Yeah.
Kind of gives a stern look there to the Wolverine dugout.
I don't think that that's what they intended to do. Pretty sure the coach didn't come out and say, hit her.
You would think not.
Avery Lofton at the plate now. She doubled in the first inning.
It's not going to be the last of the Addie Watson Riley Warner matchup, as both are continuing their playing days
in the Mid-South Conference.
The Mid-South Conference. A great conference for softball.
Right up the middle, and a pickup by Jones, and steps on second base for the force. And that concludes the top of the 7th, but Franklin County scores 2. They lead 10-4.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Porque, Deberías trabajar con nosotros en McDonald's.
Ofrecemos horarios flexibles y tiempo de vacaciones pagado para todos nuestros empleados.
We can also offer you daily pay and a 401k plan.
Si eres estudiante, podemos ayudarte con asistencia para los estudios.
You would also be eligible for free meals.
Apply today and get started in a supportive environment here at McDonald's.
Bottom of the 7th here at Western Hills High School. The sun is setting. Long shadows here on the field. The Wolverines find themselves in a pickle, down 10-4 and their last at bat. They need to score 6 runs to stay alive, and they've only scored 4 so far tonight. But they have Presley Fail leading off. She has gone 2 for 3 tonight, singled her last at bat. And it looks like Kelly Wired is going to be pitching a complete game tonight.
She's done well on the mound for Franklin County. She's had a strong defense behind her tonight, only allowing 4 Wolverine runs.
Misses just barely high there. Fell gets another base hit. 3 for 4 tonight for Presley Fell, the second baseman. This will bring up Carrington Briscoe.
Briscoe was hit by a pitch in the 5th, grounded out to short in the 3rd, and flew out to right in the 2nd.
Looks at a ball. Wired now over the 100 pitch count number. This is high again. Change up, and it's good for a strike.
You've seen the importance of that changeup for Kelly Wired last 2 games, being able to keep the batters off balance, and there she's able to get on the board with a strike as Briscoe lifts this ball.
Back, and it is dropped by Emma Olds.
Puts runners on 1st and 2nd for the Wolverines as Loki Akula steps in, looking to make some noise for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the 7th.
2 runners on, no outs. They need base runners and runs, and they've got the base runners. Lucia singled in the 2nd, fouls that ball off. Walked in the 3rd and struck out in the 5th.
Loki watches a ball as Franklin County tries to survive here against Western Hills. You'd have to go back several years to find the last time that Franklin County was able to best Western Hills.
Right back at Wired. She takes the easy out, but the other 2 runners advance. But that's 1 down. Brings up Hellard, who I think has ground out in her 3 previous at-bats. And that ball hits her. She's played a pretty good third base, though. Lefty, maybe she can hit behind the runner, but no, hits the short. They throw to Kelly at first. They get out number 2, but the Wolverines do put a run on the board. But they've got 2 down.
Yeah. So with the Franklin County win here, it looks like district tournament play. We will see Franklin County and Western Hills matching up again to fight to advance to the regional tournament.
Yes, as Franklin County wins, it will secure a first-place seed for Great Crossing.
You'd have to think that, a win here for Franklin County gives them some confidence as they go into the district tournament play.
It's funny how, if assuming the Flyers win here tonight, that they win on the other team's home field.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, Hills kind of dominated at Sally Gaines Field.
Yeah, absolutely.
A couple of weeks ago. But tonight, one could arguably say that Franklin County has dominated Western Hills. There's a look at Kelly Wired, hoping to close this game out.
It's just been a good team effort from Franklin County as Maddie goes 5-3 for the final out.
And that will end the game, folks. Franklin County wins 10-5. Stay tuned. The play of the game from Esprit Credit Union coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week Play of the Game is brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Show your local spirit with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Open an Esprit Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Care and craft. In Kentucky, we know a thing or two about both. It's a recipe for good bourbon and great local banking. At Esprit Credit Union, we're committed to making a difference by simply being a little different, helping you express yourself, nurturing your passions, and helping our members and community shine. As a Crafts Credit Union, we're great with money and we're great listeners. We're Esprit Credit Union, and this is Spirited Banking.
Franklin County wins on the road against their crosstown rival 10-5. And now it's time for the Esprit Credit Union Play of the Game, provided to you from the 11th region leader in home runs and RBIs. That is Riley Warner, playing next year at Campbellsville University. She puts it up and over the fence and basically kind of seals the deal for Franklin County. We will leave you tonight with some replays of tonight's action and remind you that tomorrow night we'll have some baseball action here at Western Hills. So stay tuned for that. And then we may see you back at the softball district tournament here in a couple of weeks. Until then, for Morgan Gilbert, Zach Hubbard, David Columbia, Crystal, Todd, Ben, John, Pawpaw, and all the rest, I'm Clint Goins saying thanks for watching. See you next time at the ball field.